Visit astlessons.com for lyrics and chords, sheet music, tablatures, useful links, and much more.
Hi there, so this is Robert from AST Lessons. Today I'm going to show you how to play Into the Wild with LP. The key is G major and the average tempo is 146 BPM. In this tutorial I will show you the chords and strumming patterns she uses, but also alternatives if you want to make it your own. As always, I will cover the whole song, starting with the structure. Alright, now the song only has 3 chords, the first being a G, after that an E minor, but if you want something different you can play an E minor 7 instead. And then a C, which you can play either like this, or this. On the LC Plus paper, which looks like this, I've written the number of beats that each chord is played for. If you're not sure what beats to count, you can listen to the end of the first pre-chorus when she sings 1, 2, 3, 4. So this paper can be helpful both when improvising and figuring out how to apply the strumming patterns. For example, pattern 1 is played for 4 beats, which means you play it twice here and so on. And then I've also underlined where you strum once and let it ring. As for the strumming, I've written down 6 patterns which can be found on the PP paper. This first one is used in the verses and pre-choruses. Basically, it's just evenly spaced drums. And slowly. And if you want to mimic the percussions, you can use number 2 instead on the first round of a new chord. The only difference is the fast down up on the first end. And slowly. And then pattern 3 is played in the choruses. Here you play pretty much the same thing as number 1, but twice as fast and twice as much. And slowly. And as an alternative to pattern 4, you could also play like this, which she does in the end of the choruses. And slowly. Next is pattern 5, which is used in the bridges. That is the part after the choruses. And slowly. And then number 6 is something added as an easy alternative. And slowly. If you're playing alone and think the patterns sound too stiff, you can accentuate certain strums by playing them slightly longer and or harder. For example, you can do it on beat 1 and 3, or just 3 in the verses, like this. And then in the choruses, you can, for example, do it on all the numbers on pattern 3. And on pattern 4, these 3 strums. And another addition, which I've seen her do live, is to sometimes remove the middle finger on the G in the intro and or verses, making it a G sus2. And to make it your own, you could also play around with going to a G sus4. So, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and that it helped you. The chorus might need a bit of training, at least it did for me. So, if you also have trouble, my tip is to use a metronome and slow it way down, and then gradually increase the tempo. If you have any further questions, or maybe want the chords for guitar, just leave a comment below, and I promise I'll answer you. And I can also do a follow-up video later on.